Hello students, good morning. Now let me start with the new topic, metallic character. If you remember, in the last period we completed the atomic radius. Atomic radius is nothing but the distance between the center of the nucleus up to the last shell. Its unit is used to measure is Armstrong unit or picometer. We also remember that the factor depends on the factor which are affecting the atomic radius. The first one is the number of a shell and the second is the nuclear charge. As the number of a shell increases, atomic size also increases. As the nuclear charge increases, atomic radius decreases because the last shell will be experience the more or attraction from the nucleus, so it will be get contract. Now the trends in the periodic table about the atomic radius in a group, when we move from top to bottom, the atomic radius goes on increases, and in the period the atomic radius goes on decreases. So this we had done the small revision of the last period which we had done. Now let me start with the new topic, metallic character. Now what do you mean by this metallic character? Elements which have the tendency to lose their valence electron to attend the octet electronic configuration and forming a positive ion are called as a metal, and this characteristic of the metal is called as a metallic character. So we can say that in other words, metallic character is nothing but the tendency of an element to lose the electron to form the cation. For example, the sodium, if you will take atomic number 11, its electronic configuration is 281. To attend the octet, sodium is donating the one electron, and so it forming the sodium cation with the +1 charge and attend the octet. As it have a tendency of donating the electron, so we can say that the sodium is a metal, and this tendency of the sodium is also can be expressed by the term of the metallic character. Now we also remember the one element is an exceptional case, hydrogen, which is a non-metal, but as it donates the electron, it forms the hydrogen ion. We also remember that the hydrogen is that element which have one proton, one electron, but no neutron, and always it donates the electron, forming the hydrogen ion. After donating this one electron, when it forms the hydrogen ion, it have only one proton. Therefore, hydrogen ion is also called as a proton. So we remember this special exceptional case that hydrogen is a non-metal but behaving like a metal, as it have a tendency to donate the electron, forming the cation. Now the factor on which the metallic character depends. What are the factors which affect the metallic character? The first is atomic size or atomic radius. Greater the atomic size, the most the element will be more metallic, because as the atomic size will be greater, the nuclear charge will be less. The last shell will experience the less nuclear pull, and therefore the electron present in the last shell will be loosely held by the nucleus, and it can be easy to donate. So the element will be more metallic in nature if the atomic size is greater. So atomic size increases, metallic character also increases. The second factor is nuclear charge. Greater the nuclear charge, lesser the metallic character, or we can say that as the nuclear charge increases, metallic character decreases, because if the nuclear charge increases, it means nucleus will exert the strong force of attraction, and electron present in the last shell will be held by the nucleus more tightly, so it is very difficult to donate, and thus the element will be less metallic. So greater the nuclear charge, lesser the metallic character. Now next point is that we have to remember about the special note. The elements which have the tendency to donate the electrons, they are the good reducing agent, and thus metals can also be called as a good reducing agent because they have the tendency of donating the electron. This point we have to be remember because it can be asked in exam in the fill in the blank that metals are the dash good agent. that is good reducing agent, we can say that. Also it can be asked as a give reason that why the metals are good reducing agent, because they have the tendency of donating the electron. Metals are actually that elements which are having the 1, 2 or the 3 valence electron, which are easily to donate the electron to attend the octet. To attend the octet, the element can donate the 1 electron easily, 2 electron easily, or the 3 electron easily. And thus the element which are donating the electron can be called as a metal. And due to their this tendency, they are called as a good reducing agent. Now we will move for the next point, that is the trends in the metallic character. Trends in metallic character, it means its variations in the periodic table, that how it changes when we move in a group from top to bottom, or in a period from left to right. Let me consider the first case, down the group. When one moves down the group, metallic character increases, or we can say that metallic nature increases, because as we will move from top to bottom, atomic size is increases due to the addition of new shell, and due to that effective nuclear charges decreases. Thus it is very easy to an element to donate the electron. The tendency of donating electron is increases, thus the metallic character is also increases. Let me take the example of first A group: lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Lithium belongs to the second period, sodium belongs to the third period, potassium fourth period, rubidium fifth period, and cesium sixth period. The number of the period is also equal to the number of a shell. It means in a lithium there are the 2 shell, in a sodium 3 shell, potassium 4 shell, rubidium 5 shell, and cesium 6 shell. As we move down the group, the number of a shell get added successively, and due to that atomic size is increases. Due to the increase in the atomic size, the nuclear pull or the nuclear force of attraction applied by the nucleus will be decreases. It will be experienced by the electron less. So the electron present in the last shell will be loosely held by the nucleus. It means it is very easy to donate, and this is the reason that metallic character increases down the group when we move from top to bottom. Now across the period, how the metallic character changes across the period when we move from left to right. Metallic character decreases across the period when moving from left to right. Why? Because atomic size is decreases. Nuclear force increases. As the atomic number increases when we move from left to right, metallic character decreases. The reason is that atomic size is decreases. Nuclear pull is increases due to the increase in atomic number, and thus the contraction in atomic size will be make the difficult to electron donation, and thus the metallic character decreases. Let me take the example of the second period elements, that are the lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. As these elements are belongs to the second period, all they have their 2 shells. Lithium electronic configuration is 2-1, beryllium 2-2, boron 2-3, carbon 2-4, nitrogen 2-5, oxygen 2-6, fluorine 2-7. It means the number of shells remain the constant, same, that is the 2 shells that they have. As we move from left to right, the atomic number is increases 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Atomic number means number of a proton in a nucleus. It means indirectly we can say that nuclear charges increases. If we will consider now this, the lithium and beryllium are the more metallic in nature. Boron is metalloid, but after that the carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine are the non-metal. Thus we can say that metallic character decreases left to right due to the decrease in atomic size and increase in nuclear charge as the atomic number is increases. So I repeat again, what do you mean by the metallic character? Metallic character is a character by which the element have the tendency to donate the electron. The factor which are affecting the metallic character are the atomic size and nuclear charge. Greater the atomic size, more metallic the element in nature. Greater the nuclear charge, lesser the metallic character. The element will be less metallic in nature. And its variation in the periodic table, that is down a group, metallic character increases. Because the atomic size increases, effective nuclear charge decreases. Due to that, the easiness of donating electron is increases. Thus the metallic character also increases. Across the period, metallic character decreases because the atomic size decreases, nuclear charge increases as the atomic number increases. Now we move to the next topic, that is non-metallic character. Non-metallic character is just opposite of the metallic character. Those elements which have the tendency to gain or accept the electron are called as a non-metal, and this character of the element is called as a non-metallic character. Example of a non-metal like a chlorine, which have the atomic number 17. Electronic configuration is 287. To attain the stable electronic configuration, it take the electron and forming the anion, which having the now stable electronic configuration of 288. So the chlorine is a non-metal, and its character of taking the electron is called as a non-metallic character. Non-metals are having the valence electron 5, 6 and 7, and thus to complete their octet always they takes the 3, 2 or 1 electron. So this their tendency is called as their non-metallic character. And after taking the electron, they form the anion. Anion means negatively charged ion. Now in a similar way, as we had studied the factor about the factors which are affecting the new metallic character, in the same way the factor which are affecting the non-metallic character, or the factor on which the non-metallic character depends. The first one is the atomic size. Smaller the atomic size, tendency of accepting the electron is more. It means element will be more non-metallic. As the atomic size will be less, then the nuclear pull be more, so incoming electron can be easily accepted, thus the element will be more non-metallic. Nuclear charge, greater the nuclear charge, greater the tendency to accept the electron, thus the metal will be also the element will be the non-metallic. So smaller atomic size and greater nuclear charge will favor the non-metallic character. Now next point is, always we have to remember that the elements which are accepting the electron, they are oxidizing agent. As the non-metals are accepting the electrons, so they are also the good oxidizing agent. This also can be asked in exam. Correct the following sentence. Metals are good oxidizing agent. We can correct this sentence that non-metals are good oxidizing agent. Give reason also can be asked. Non-metals are good oxidizing agent because they have the tendency of gaining the electrons. Now trends in the non-metallic character. Trends in the non-metallic character means their variation in the periodic table, related with the periodic table, that how they are changes in a group or in a period. First case we will consider now, down a group. Non-metallic character decreases down the group because when we move from top to bottom, the addition of new shell takes place and the atomic size increases. Due to that, nuclear charge decreases, so the tendency of accepting the electron of an element is decreases. Thus the non-metallic character decreases. Let me take the example of group number 14. Carbon, silicon, germanium, antimony and lead. Carbon is a non-metal, silicon and germanium are metalloid, tin and sternum, Sn is the sternum, and lead, these are the metal. Now, as the we move from top to bottom, the number of a shell increases. Carbon belongs to the second period, 2 shells. Silicon belongs to the third period, 3 shells. Germanium belongs to the fourth shell, 4 period, fourth shell. And sternum have the 5 shells. Lead has a sixth shell. So as we move down the group, the addition of new shells takes place. Due to that, their atomic size is increases. Their effective nuclear charge is decreases. Though the atomic number is increases down the group, but the effect of the nuclear charges goes on decreases. It is because of the addition of the new shell, and thus the tendency of accepting the electron of an element is decreases. Thus the non-metallic character decreases down the group. Now across a period, how it changes across the period when we move from left to right. Non-metallic character increases when we move from left to right, because in a period the number of a shell is remain the same. Number of shell remain the same. Atomic size decreases and effective nuclear charge increases. And due to this, the atomic size contracts, and the incoming electron will experience a greater nuclear force, so it is easily accepted by an element. So the non-metallic character is increases. Now let's we take the example of third period element. Sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine. Atomic number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Electronic configuration of sodium is 281. Magnesium is 282. Aluminium is 283. Silicon is 284. Phosphorus 285. Sulfur 286. And chlorine 287. In the starting, as the element have the 1 electron, 2 electron, 3 electron, so it can be easily donate the electron. So the sodium, magnesium and aluminium, they are metallic in nature. Silicon is metalloid in nature, and from that the element have the 5 electron, 6 electron and 7 electron in their last shell. So it means the tendency of taking the electron is increases, so the element become the non-metallic in character. So we can say that across the period from left to right, the non-metallic character increases. Why? Because the atomic size decreases, effective nuclear charge increases. In exam now, it can be asked about the definition of metals and non-metals. Definition of metallic and non-metallic character, their respective factors on which they depends, and their trends. So we can remember them very carefully, because metallic character and non-metallic character are just opposite of each other. Metallic character is tendency of donating the electron. Non-metallic character is tendency of accepting the electrons. At one side, when the non-metallic character decreases, at that same time the metallic character is increases. Let's take the example of the third period. In the we can say that metallic character decreases from left to right in a period. In a similar way, we can say that non-metallic character increases from left to right. So both are opposite in nature. While studying them, we have to be take care without any confusion. We have to be learn them thoroughly. In exams, the questions can be asked related with their definition, the trends, especially what are the variations of the following in a periodic table when we move from left to right in a period. Metallic character decreases, non-metallic character it is increases. Such type of questions can be asked in exam, so we have to be specially remember them. Thank you.